Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Super Mario Strikers. My friends, we are going to get right back into the thick of things. Last time we had a very exciting Mushroom Cup battles. This time we're going to be taking... Ooh, I forgot that my buttons are reversed. This time we're going to be taking on the Flower Cup. It says in progress because I was playing with my friend, but we are going to start a new Flower Cup. We didn't finish it, so it doesn't really matter. We are going on professional 5 minutes. Everything else is on. We are going to be playing as Donkey Kong, of course. Hope you guys are having a good 4th of July. That's where I'm recording it. You guys will see it later, but I'm recording on 4th of July. I had a pretty good 4th of July. Of course, we're going to be playing with Donkey Kong. And first we'll be taking on Yoshi. DK versus Yoshi in the Flower Cup on professional difficulty. 3 points for a win, 1 for a sudden death loss, and 0 for a regulation loss, my friends. It is against Yoshi, who we beat in the finals. It is a rematch, and let's get into it today at the Palace. All right, my friends, here we are, ready to begin. The match is set. Yoshi runs out with his team of Birdos. Donkey Kong with his team of Burrows. He got the thumbs up. He's feeling good coming off a fresh Mushroom Cup win. An exciting fashion. He's ready. Birdo and Yoshi are ready. Mario kicks the ball away, which means it's time to play. Here we go. And it is a turnover early. Yoshi gets pounded from behind like a dinosaur. I don't know what I'm saying. Over to Donkey Kong. And now it's Birdo making a move. Birdo, it's stolen. And up the wing to Hammer Bro. Look, and he's got options. Passes back. Donkey Kong. Oh, what a save. And he was able to get the pass away, but somehow Critter was able to stop that. And a shot saved by Critter. Over to Donkey Kong, he's got it. And he gets pounded into the boards. Critter collects it from there. And a shove into the glass. Yoshi gets pounded. And a shot, perhaps? No. Birdo able to knock that player away from the ball. Hammer Bro puts it up. Donkey Kong on net. Saved by Critter. Donkey again gets it in the air. And a steal. The chipper save. Critter. And everyone's got items. There's item uses, but it takes out his teammates as well. Birdo, a shot saved by Critter in the corner. And Donkey able to make some mischief over there. And Hiroshima time early. And a pass to Yoshi. And a save. Donkey Kong trying to get in the way. Did not, but the Critter was able to corral it in front. Oh, Birdo plays aggressive right there. Over to another Birdo. To Yoshi now up the court. And an opportunity. Here is Blue Birdo. It is a steal attempt. Nothing there. Donkey hits him. Now it's a pass in front. Save. And now Birdo gets back to another Birdo. She is shoved into the electricity. Looks like she's boiling in hot water over there. Here's the pass. They score! Out in front, it's Hammer Bro with the first goal of the cup. Hammer Bro to Hammer Bro. A beautiful cross field pass. Critter was not ready for that one, and it ends in the weak side goal, short side goal. It is 1-0 as the pass to Birdo is right there. Now to Yoshi on the rebound. He stuns the keeper, and they get it out before they could get to the ball on that stun keeper. Here's Donkey Kong. The pass in front. Oh, but a nice play there to knock it away. Here's Birdo. Oh, makes a nice move. Items. And Yoshi the chipper is there. They score on the rebound. Yoshi stuffs it home, or was it Birdo? I couldn't tell. It was Birdo. Even with the shell in the net, it went right through the shell, and we got ourselves a tie game with 3 minutes to go. On the draw! It hits Donkey in front, and that is no good. That patented corner shot. And now Birdo. Oh! Blows Donkey Kong up, but she also gets affected with that one. Cannot be blamed on that one. It was just too good of a bomb, and a red shell gets in the way. It's Hammer Bro, and a shot by Yoshi, and that is kicked away. A very exciting first half here, and Yoshi knocked away right there on a pass to Birdo. Yoshi in front! And another save by that Critter. So far, it's a 2-on-1. Up to Donkey for the lead. Save, rebound, and it's kicked out. Now Birdo gets it back to Birdo again. They are setting up And now a shot, save, rebound, they score. Critter was not able to corral it, and it ends in a Yoshi goal. An unlucky play there for Donkey Kong. It was a gaping cage. Critter could not get back, and Yoshi has his first lead of the ball game. Now they're going to go up the field, but an interception there due to the shell, and they've got bodies everywhere. No items for Donkey Kong, and that is a miss by Yoshi up the court. Looking for DK and a Carter! Save by Critter right there. Looking up the field, and a pass in front. Yoshi, save Critter, and a loose ball there. It's put down the field. It's a 2-on-1 developing. Over, up to Donkey for the shot. Long range, kicked out. They used some bananas, but that was in vain. A minute 30 to go here. Into the boards goes Birdo. And now over to Donkey, and he hits Birdo out of the way. He's got an opportunity. Oh, my controller is low. That is not good. Up, and Birdo makes sure nothing happens there. Item, and it was used, but Yoshi with a shot that's kicked out to Donkey Kong. He's got a wide open opportunity. He puts it in front, and Critter able to corral it. We are down to a minute 12 here, and a shot by Birdo kicked out. And not sure what's going on there. Up to Donkey Kong. Back up to Hammer Bro for the tie. Save, rebound, and that is kicked out. And now to Birdo over there. We are under a minute here. Down a goal is Donkey Kong. It's an opportunity to pass back for the tie. Save, and that is put out in play. Yoshi gets blown up, and into the corner it goes. And some bombs there. Up, shot, rebound. 30 seconds to go here. Nothing doing for Donkey Kong right now. That ball's kicked out. We are in red. We are in a red time now. Up. Now Hammer Bro has it. To Donkey Kong. He's open for the tie. Stunt keeper. Oh, he got the rebound of the stunt keeper, but he couldn't put it in because of the angle. Up the court now. It's Hammer Bro. He gets picked off. And Donkey Kong trying to get to it. They can't. Birdo a shot. Here's Hammer Bro. He's going to have to fire. And it hits Birdo, and that is the game. Yoshi's Critter was fantastic, and an early victory for him. Donkey Kong just could not find the goals. Here's match highlight number 3. Was a beautiful save by Donkey's Critter. Yoshi able to win this one 2-1 on a crazy defensive battle, as in Critter stoling the show. That one was the winning goal, I believe, early. And then the highlight of the match was Yoshi's tip-in. We'll look at the statistics here. 16 shots apiece. Donkey with the total hits a lot, 36-8, but it was Yoshi who overcomes this one, and he leads. So Donkey gets the Pandemic Award, bronze, 269 total hits. Very good, but unfortunately for him, he goes down here. He's going to have to work his way back after that early defeat here. Next, he will take on Mario, who also was able to win just like Yoshi. This is a big game for Donkey Kong. He needs to get this one if he has any chance of climbing back into this tournament. And here we are at the Underground. Here comes Mario with his Toads, ready for battle. And here is Donkey Kong coming off a loss. DK, despite the loss, is the favorite in this one. Everyone thinks that he has a better chance and his skills match up better against a team like Mario. We will find out if he is able to live up to those expectations. Here we go to start us off, 0-0. And Mario able to get in the way right there. Here's Hammer Bro up the wing, the shot save, and a kick out to Donkey, but he couldn't get it. Here's Hammer Bro up the wing. Hammer Bro the shot, and another save there by Critter. And here is Toad. It's to Hammer Bro, up to back to shot off the crossbar, but they couldn't get the rebound on a Critter who was out of position. Toad gets whacked there to Donkey Kong. It shoots, but a save there. And Mario gets it out. He gets blown up to Donkey Kong. A 2-on-1 developing. Up to Hammer Bro for the score. It's not meant to be upwards again, and it's missed. Somehow it's missed. I can't believe that. And Donkey gets shoved. That is an illegal play, and they will get an item for that. And a red shell there interferes with Toad. And now a 2-on-1 developing. Donkey back to Hammer Bro for the lead. Save again by Critter to Donkey Kong. Another save. These critters are playing insane on Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's rivals critters are playing just absolutely unbelievable right now. And here's Mario. He makes a move, and he uses a bomb to take out Hammer Bro. That pass almost found its way into the net, and now it's back. And Donkey has an opening. He puts it up for the lead. Oh, it's off the post. Another post shot by DK. He's going to throw out some bananas. Now a Hiroshima bomb. Oh, my goodness, what is happening? Another near shot off the post. It almost found its way into the net. And now some bananas. It is mayhem here. No goals thus far. Donkey, opportunity for the lead. And another save. Just nothing going right now. In crazy defensive battles, and that is an easy save for Critter. Now it's gotten out. To Donkey, he's open, he scores! And just like that, the ice is broken nearly 2 minutes into this game. Donkey Kong on the feed from Hammer Bro with the head bonk into the net. A huge goal for him and a huge goal for his team. Trying to get a rebound win here. He leads 1-0. And that is a play on Toad. Here is Hammer Bro. Back to Donkey. He kicks it back out. Up. Oh, it's sliding. Toad gets in the way, and the Hammer Bro able to throw an item. Here's Donkey up the wing. It is open, but it could not be collected by Hammer Bro there. Oh, it's an interception to Hammer Bro. Save again. Mario avoids the item somehow, but then gets hit with a red shell. And now Critter able to carry it out to Donkey Kong. He's coming in. He shoots. Save rebound. Oh, it was there, but it could not be collected. And now to Donkey. Throws it up. Here's Hammer Bro. Stunned keeper. And they scored the rebound. They scored the rebound. They stunned the keeper. Finally, all those peppering shots get through. It is worth it, and a 2-0 lead on Mario for DK, and a Toad gets frozen solid in place, and nobody can get the ball. It's a glitch. Now, here is the other way. Donkey shoots it into Critter, and there's a steal. Up the wing, Donkey's open, the shot save! And it is kicked back out to Toad. Looking for it, it's stolen. Up the wing. Shot save again. Now here is Toad down the field. Kicks it to Mario, he gets above the hit. But thankfully for Donkey, that Critter Bowser is here to cause chaos. Looking, pumping, up the wing, and that is stolen by Toad. To Hammer Bro, he gets it, rebound. Nothing doing there. Critter trying to keep his team in the game as Toad gets it off before the bomb. And there's another bomb. It is here. Pure war going on right now. A save by Critter. A rebound, Critter. Oh, and it goes in on the chipper. It went through. Relentless pressure for Mario. That was saved, but somehow it got over Critter's head. And the lead's been cut in half. It's 2-1. And that is a long shot. I did not mean to hold the trigger there, but I did. And a turnover to Donkey for a 2-goal lead again. Save again by Critter. Stolen. Up the wing. Looking, pumping. A shipper. It's there, but it was not meant to be. Here's Donkey. He throws a bomb, and that gets everyone into some hot water. It's loose in the front of the net. That was dangerous. And a Toad to Mario. Save, and they score on the rebound. Toad. Donkey falling apart here again, and another rebound goal here. 2-2. Not Donkey's finest day thus far. That shot is on net. The rebound. Oh my goodness, another save by Critter. And there is Toad. Bananas do nothing. Bananas do nothing. Mario to Toad, and Mario has a weak angle shot, and of course it goes in. Unbelievable. When Donkey takes those shots, they don't go in, but for some reason, when Mario takes them, they go in every time. 3-2 and an unlucky event there. And that is a blown up shot right there. DK has some items if he wishes to use them. He might have to get creative here as he punches it into the corner with time running down. And now Hammer Bro gets to it, to Donkey. And that shot is kicked away. 12 seconds to go in this one. Oh, they did not mean to fire, but they did. And now Mario gets it. One last opportunity, Donkey! Save, and that's the game. Mario comes back from 2-0 and beats Donkey Kong. Wow. Just crazy stuff there, crazy stuff. The Donkey Kong team just can't find an answer right now. Not a good start. They outshot them 29-12. 29-12 and only came away with 2 goals compared to Mario's 3. Donkey Kong, despite the poor luck so far, is not doing so good. All right, well, Donkey Kong 2 games in is stationed in 6th place. He faces Daisy. This is a must-win if he has any chance of climbing back into this cup. He's going to have to win out from here. He outshot by over double the shots, but it did not matter. He still took the loss. He's going to have to look for revenge here and find some way to find a way here at Conga Coliseum against Daisy if he has any chance of climbing back into this cup here. Dropping the first 2 games. He's going to need a big win. Donkey Kong has to find it deep down. This is a moment of adversity for him. He has to find a way to win. He's going to take on a tough Daisy team here, who is always a challenge. Donkey Kong is pumped up despite losing his first 2 games. Daisy is also pumped up. She shows the side of her hip. Down 2 games now is Donkey Kong. He is going to have to find an answer and win out from here if he has any shot at winning this thing. And that is a little bit of a dirty play by Daisy. Here's Toad, gets it stolen. Up the wing, down the sidelines, up the Hammer Bro. He's looking for the corner. He finds Critter instead of the corner. Now Daisy a breakaway, and she scores. Just nothing easy for Donkey Kong right now. Daisy able to rip it right past the Critter. Nothing happening here for DK. His shots are not falling. And his teammates seem to have lost a touch right now. Shooting lob shots from center, not going to do it. And somehow that was not a hit. And Daisy into the boards. And now they go the other way. Looking, pumping, shot, rebound, they score! And maybe that's the luck that Donkey Kong needs. He gets a rebound to go on the long shot, able to punch it in, and then takes a beating from Toad afterwards. Maybe that's what he needs to get back into it for his team. Let's give his team a name. Maybe an identity will help him out. We're going to call it the DK Wilds because that's what he's named in Mario Sluggers. The DK Wilds here have tied it at 1. Maybe that's what they need to get some redemption here. Pass back over to Hammer Bro. Pass back a long shot to Donkey Kong. And nothing doing there. Here's Daisy up the wing. She gets hit. That ball goes to Timbuktu. It's out in front. And now Donkey Kong, he's there. Looking, pumping. Puts it out for Hammer Bro. The shot is saved. Now here's Daisy up the wing. And that is to Toad. He gets blown up, and Critter able to collect it here in a 1-to-1 game. Up to go, but Toad able to steal it. Here's an interception there by Toad, and now that gets back to other Toad. Toad to Toad, and the shot is saved. Rebound, and Daisy gets hit with the shell. Good item usage there, and there's a good item usage right back at them. Daisy, a shot, but no good on the lobber. Here is Hammer Bro rushing up the field to Donkey Kong. He's got a lane, but a red shell comes and spoils the party. And there's a steal. Hammer Bro! Rebound! It's still loose! And Toad able to rescue it to safety. And now here's Hammer Bro up the field, the lob shot. It is saved. And now they go back on it. Over to Donkey. Gets it to Hammer Bro. It's a 2-on-1 potential. No, and it's Donkey Kong being taken out. And now here's an opportunity. And Daisy, oh, what a save by KRITICIZED! Here's Hammer Bro, he shoots it, and that was wildly deflected away. They're going to have to get back on defense now. That ball's stolen! DK up the wing! Hammer Bro, save again by KRITICIZED. They just can't get that needed goal. Daisy, able to intercept right there. To Hammer Bro, he's got an opening! And the shot is no good. Here's a bomb, Daisy eats it. She must be blown up forever. Now is a shot rebound. And now Daisy has recovered from that bomb beating. And of course, Toad on a platter. Save by KRITICIZED. My battery is low on my controller. That is really not good. Here's Hammer Bro. Up the wing! He shoots it. And a save by KRITICIZED. Here's Daisy. It goes in. Daisy gives them the lead. With a minute 54 on the clock, that shot goes in! A much-needed curve shot. It finally goes for Hammer Bro, and they respond right away. Badly needed. Put into the top right corner, and maybe that will give DK what he needs to climb back into this series. Or tournament, I meant. Daisy tries a one of her own, but it was knocked away. These guys are out for blood right now. Here is a opportunity that Donkey Kong scores! He scores, and he has his first lead of the game! Much needed for Donkey Kong. Here he comes, folks. The Mushroom Cup champion is not done yet. Scores with the header, and it is 3-2 in favor of his team. 2 quick goals out of nowhere, and just what the doctor ordered. KRITICIZED kicks it away. Donkey on a breakaway. He's got room to Hammer Bro. Score off the cross post. Whatever. It is in. And 3 straight close timed goals. Look at that. Perfectly placed, and it's a 2-goal lead. Finding offense when they need it. Just a post. It looked like maybe the crossbar was involved too, but it's a 4-2 lead. And Donkey knocks it away. Over to Hammer Bro. He shoots it. And that is a save by KRITICIZED. Here's Toad up the wing. And he makes a move. Oh, that is a weak attempt by KRITICIZED. Horribly weak attempt by KRITICIZED. He saves it, but doesn't hold it. And Daisy able to punch on the loose change. A very poorly executed save there by KRITICIZED. That's one he's got to have and hold. Instead, it's a quick goal by Daisy, and there are goals that are raining right now. Over. And a shot. Oh, it's there! And KRITICIZED able to get to it. Here's Daisy. Oh, she makes a move, and now it's to Toad. For Daisy to tie it, and she does! What is happening? A 2-goal lead for Donkey Kong erased in the matter of seconds. 4-4. And here's a shot. It blows Toad up. Daisy on the move. A bomb able to get in the way there. Here's the Donkey. He shoots. Save. And the rebound is kicked out. Back on defense they go. Daisy runs into a brick wall known as Hammer Bro. He's got Donkey Kong. He's got an open attempt. He scores. He scores. Donkey Kong. What a goal. It's a timely goal. Look at that pass all the way across the court, and Donkey finds the corner. Another header by the Ape. The Wilds go back in front. 5-4 against the Daisy Flowers. 39 seconds to go in the game. And Bananas get in the way there. Up the court. Donkey Kong's got it. He's looking. He's driving in. And he shoots it right at the KRITICIZED. And an open opportunity. And Toad, he's got it, and it's knocked away. Here's Hammer Bro. Up, but he hits bombed, and a shot long range off the pipe with the shot. And now Daisy gets shoved aside into the glass. And 10 seconds to go. Oh, but they're not done yet. Donkey Kong to Hammer Bro. He's looking. He shoots it into KRITICIZED. And now a shot for Daisy. No, it's over. It is over. The Wilds win it 5-4, and they survive and are still alive in the tournament. Absolutely much needed win. Let's take a look at those highlights. That crummy save by Critter. Daisy could not miss that shot if she tried. Over to Toad to Daisy. That was match highlight number 2. A beautiful shot by Daisy right there. DK still able to prevail, of course, with our match highlight number 1. Is it the game winner? It is Hammer Bro all the way across the court. Could not be more left to right on that one. DK punishes it into the left corner and punishes Daisy for her attempt to beat a monkey such as himself. It is 5-4. That is our final. And DK outshooting Daisy here 24-16, and he is still alive in this tournament. The results, of course, for the other game. Mario has won 3 games in a row here. The only chance Donkey Kong has is if Mario ends up losing any more games. I do not know if he will do that, but Donkey has to keep trying if he has any chance of winning. Today at the Palace, he will verse Peach. Mario is going to have to lose 2 games here, 2 games in a row if Donkey Kong has any chance at this. Donkey makes his entrance. Princess Peach makes her entrance. Donkey Kong slams his chest. He's ready for battle. Peach taunting Donkey Kong as she knows that he is in a tough bind right now. He is going to have to go up against his nemesis Peach and fight for a win, and need some help from whoever is playing Mario if he has any chance. Donkey is trying to start things off with a goal, but Critter is up to the challenge right there. Up the wing. It's a through pass to Princess Peach, and that is gone in the way, interfered with by DK. And another opportunity, and they score on the turnover. It's Koopa. Thrown right out. Koopa takes it right from Hammer Bro, and an easy goal just 20 seconds into this one. Over to Donkey to tie the game, and Critter able to halt that. Now here's Peach up the wing. To Pink Koopa, back to Peach to Pink Koopa. Donkey has something to say about that as he collects it. Over to Hammer Bro. From the point, it takes out Koopa. And it's stolen up to Donkey to Hammer Bro. Save again by Critter. And here we go. Donkey uses an item, but of course it was bananas. And they were not able to do much with that, but a save and a rebound. Donkey takes it back to Hammer Bro. Oh, and he had an opportunity, but he wasn't able to get the ball away. Now he gets to it. Hammer Bro's open. The shot, save again, and a rebound, but Koopa able to kick it back out to himself. Some bananas, which of course don't do anything. And now here's Hammer Bro. And now Donkey slams into Peach, up the wing to Hammer Bro. Koopa's there. Hammer Bro instead still gets it over him though. And now Bowser's here. Well, I don't know where the ball is. Bowser was blocking it. And nobody can believe it. Bowser blocked the ball there. And some bananas there. And an interference. Over to Donkey. He's got room. He's got room. He puts it up. And he had a man, but he should have passed to him. Instead, he went for the lob shot. And there's Peach to Donkey Kong. Oh, he puts it away, but away is the correct terminology because it went nowhere near the goal. And now here's Peach. She gets frozen. And now over to Koopa. Koopa's shot. It's dribbling, and oh, a good save there by Critter. Here is Critter to Donkey Kong. He scores and ties the game at 1. Oh, what a masterful job there. It was assisted by Critter, almost assisted by Critter. It was a play right off the draw. Not a draw, but right off the goalie. Critter, it was part of it as he started the rush down the field, and Donkey Kong able to knot us up at 1. That is huge if he wants to stay alive in the tournament. Here is Koopa. And the Peach! She is able to get it away as she screams for help, but there is no help for her coming. A lob shot. Save. Rebound. It's grabbed. And here is an interception there. And oh, a move! And no items for Donkey Kong there. Nothing he could do as Peach scores the goal. At 2-2-2, Koopa's able to put it away. And now here is, okay, I'm pretty sure that he tried a lob pass, but it did not go through as that. And now an opportunity, and that's stolen away. To Donkey Kong, he's got it in the corner. Looking, pumping, looking for options. Puts it up for Hammer Bro, the shot. And that is kicked away. There it is. Back to Donkey Kong, to Hammer Bro, but too many items being used there. And Donkey does have a red shell if he chooses to use it. He hits Peach there. Now to Donkey Kong, to Hammer Bro, up the wing. Donkey, back to Donkey! And a safe rebound! It was trickling, but the Critter able to recover. And that is an opportunity for Peach. It gets through, but thankfully a red shell for Donkey Kong able to get in the way. Here's Donkey up the wing! Shoots! Rebound! And, of course, Critter was there to stop it. And the mushroom not helpful there. Donkey Kong able to clear it out after a nice save by Critter. Up the wing, puts it in the air! And that is a save again. A minute 30 to go. Donkey needs to find a way back into this game! Oh, my controller died. All right, we're back. Donkey down 2-1. He needs something to go his way. Nice pass there. He steals it up to Hammer Bro. Looking for Hammer Bro! Into the corner! A save. Back upwards. Donkey! Another opportunity, up to Donkey, and another save. Now Peach runs with it. Peach gets shoved. A minute to go in this one. Donkey needs some magic here. And that is interference right there. Donkey able to punch it out, but that isn't going to do much for him. And that's stolen. Peach gets hit with a shell. Now Donkey the other way. Looking, he needs some options here. Puts it in front. Hammer Bro to tie. Rebound. And again, Critter able to stop it. Now Princess Peach. 30 seconds to go. Up the court. Looking. Pumping up the Hammer Bro to tie. A save by Critter. And that ball is loose. Here's Hammer Bro. He puts it up. Oh, it just misses. And there is a shell. Now here's a 2-on-1 developing. Donkey, he has it. Up to Hammer Bro. Rebound. Let's go! With 6 to go. With 6 seconds to go, Donkey punches it in. With 5 seconds to go, it might go to sudden death. It does. Donkey clears it down the field. Here's Hammer Bro. He avoids the bananas. Hammer Bro rushing the field. What's the fireworks? Score! He scores! He scores! He wins the game! Oh, what a game! Oh my goodness! Talk about late late soccer. Magic, whatever. This isn't baseball, it's soccer, and at the highest level possible. DK stays alive, and he wins 3-2. The Wilds escape by the skin of their teeth. Oh my goodness, the game-tying goal right here with 6 seconds to go. And the game winner, Hammer Bro to win the game. Oh my, have you ever seen something like that? The Wilds stay alive, but it's all up to Mario. 24 shots to 8, and they almost lost it thanks to Critter's heroics. Did Mario lose or did Mario win? That is going to be the question. We get the Tactician Award for passes, and Mario does win, which unfortunately is going to put the cup out of reach. We will play Wario just for the funds. Doesn't really matter. DK, no matter what, is not finishing first in this cup, as Mario, unfortunately, cannot be stopped and is 4-0, but he will play for second place here. Today at Pipeline Central, he plays Wario. DK has a lot to be proud of. He's coming out, well, first Wario is. Wario with a few points, Donkey Kong with 6 of them. DK coming out. He has a lot to be proud of, despite the fact that he is not going to be in first place. He got screwed early on those first 2 games, outshooting his opponent by large magnitudes. Shots not fallen. But you know what? He's going to be a good sport and play the last game like a good sport does with 5 minutes to go. Here is Hammer Bro up to Hammer Bro, and a save there by Critter. That last match, very exciting and very much worth it, despite the fact that it was not for first place as Donkey Kong tries to get a shot away there, and it's saved by Critter. And now Wario with a chance. Critter corrals it right there. Up to yawning Hammer Bro, who tried to punch it home there, and here is Hammer Bro up the wing. Donkey Kong on the breakaway, and he's stopped by Critter. He throws it back for Hammer Bro, and the first lead, it's a save. Now here is Koopa. A lot of items used there. I believe 3 items were used there, and good item usage there. Here's Hammer Bro up the wing to Donkey, who collects it, passes back, looking for options to Hammer Bro. He shoots it, save. And now Wario gets to it. And that is just punched down the field. And now that is a vicious hit. A stop, a rebound. And a save again by Critter. This is a match for potential second place here, but both Critters are playing out of their mind, as that is a very hurtful shot. Donkey Kong flips it up. The long shot is saved, of course, by Critter. Hard to score from there. And now it is cleared back down the field. Wario gets a green shell into his feet, and now long-range shot is kicked away. And here's Wario. Another hit from behind. So far, a defensive battle here. Up in the air. Nobody gets to that one. Nobody still gets to that one. An item usage blows up Koopa. And that is another opportunity there. And another opportunity there, but nothing doing. Donkey Kong gets to it, puts it in the air. Here's Hammer Bro down the wing, looking, pumping. He is frozen. So nothing. Two minutes into the game, there has been no goals here, just a defensive battle. There is another item usage, and still nothing really going on. It's being all clogged up the neutral zone. A safe rebound. Oh, it's trickling, and Critter able to grab it. That was trickling towards the net, and Critter somehow able to survive that, and that is a green shell out of nowhere. And a shot, a stunned. And somehow Donkey gets a breakaway. He shoots it. And a save. And that shot is up in the air, and Critter able to grab it. And Wario into the face of Hammer Bro. Up in the air to now another Hammer Bro for the lead. Save again. Nothing going here. We're more than halfway through the game. There's been no goals. Oh, and the shell misses Koopa. And Koopa up the wing to another Koopa. Stunt keeper. They can't get it out. Oh, Critter. He responds and is able to recover just in time. The kick shot. Rebound. Another save. Over to Hammer Bro. Another save. What is going on? Another save. This is ridiculous. We're 2 minutes into the game and nobody can break the ice. To Wario. To another save right there. And a hit into the boards. Now Donkey. He tries to take it, but misses. Now Bowser, if it couldn't get any more chaotic enough. Up in the air. What the heck was that? Oh, because the ice was tilted. And now, oh my goodness, Bowser's doing somersaults and gymnastics in the background. Like, what is happening here? And another hit. We have a minute 30 to go. There's been a million shots, but nobody has broken through yet. Wario gets knocked aside. Beautiful play there by Hammer Bro. Over to Hammer Bro. He's got a lane. He's got Donkey. He passes to Donkey. It's a weak angle. And a stunt keeper. And a kicked out again. To Donkey. In front. Save. No, is blocked. And we are approaching a minute here with no goals. And Hammer Bro uses the mushroom to get to that before Koopa. Over to Donkey. He's to the coin. He puts it up. An opportunity. Save again. What is going on? And Wario down the wing. There's items, and he was able to get away, but thankfully, the items were able to stop it. And now Donkey Kong up the wing. This is only for second place, and it's going insane right now. I'm glad I played this match. And an opportunity for Wario to take the lead. A stunt Critter. And it's punched away. Here's Hammer Bro. He's got a Donkey Kong in the wings, but he passes to another Hammer Bro, who is stopped by Critter. Tell me if you've heard that one before. This is insane. And that punched out to Hammer Bro. Save again. This is insane. DK has an item, and he uses it to gain some boosting speed here to Donkey Kong. Passes to Hammer Bro before he was hit. Hammer Bro setting up, looking for a man. Finds nobody. Fine right there. Up in the air. Another save rebound. Sudden death. They score. They score. What the heck just happened? No goals all game and a minute into sudden death. The golden goal. 5 minutes, no goals, and that ends it. A walk-off goal 1 minute into sudden death. DK has a lot to be proud of in this game. Let's check these match highlights. Match highlight number 2 was a beautiful save by that critter right there. Marvelous save by Wario's critter. These critters played incredible today. We have to give them props for how they played. It was the critter show all over, and DK it took so much to be able to find that goal. It took a rebound, a weird bouncing ball. This was highlight number 2, but I want to see highlight number 1 again. It was like a rebound that was trickling that went to DK. The critter was just out of position, and Donkey Kong was able, look, it was just bouncing right there, and DK able to put it into the net. What a game. 24 shots to 9. Critter playing out of his mind. Unfortunately for Donkey Kong, he does lose the cup after those 2 losses at the beginning, but he played outstanding the rest of the way, and he deserves a lot of credit for that. He couldn't come back to beat Mario. It's hard to dig yourself out of that 2-0 hole, but he had some fantastic overcoming adversity-filled wins for Donkey Kong there. He does lose the Flower Cup. He places 3rd, but a lot to be proud of. A lot to be proud of on that one. I'm going to end it here, my friends. It was a fantastic episode. It did not end with a win, but we will be back to reclaim and rematch this Flower Cup next time. So, my friends, thank you for watching. This is La Salad, signing out. And peace. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye.